Sassy Slay J, Little Snuggles. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Welcome to BerenstainBears. Welcome to Bear Country by Mike Berenstein. The Berenstein Bears. Whoever you are, wherever you're from, you're welcome to Bear Country. Glad you could come. By Mike Berenstein. Based on the characters created by Stan and Jan Berenstein. A special guest was staying with the Bear family in their treehouse home down a sunny dirt road deep in Bear Country. It was their cousin Tex, who lived on the ranch way out west. "It's the finest ranch you've ever seen," he said, "from the Rio Grande to Alabine." Cousin Tex had never been to Bear Country. He was eager to see all the sights. "We'll ask Mayor Honeypot to show you around," said Papa. "Good idea," agreed Mama. "The mayor knows everything there is to know about Bear Country." So the family took Cousin Tex down to the town hall. "Welcome to Bear Country," said Mr. Mayor, shaking Tex's hand. "Howdy," said Tex. "Always glad to show a visitor around our fine community," said the mayor. "Hop into my long lavender limousine, and we'll start right here in Beartown." "There is where Bear Country folks come to do their shopping and other things," said the mayor. "They go to post office, stop at the library, and have a bite to eat. Maybe stop by the clothing or flower shops. If there's anything you need, we've got it right here in Beartown." "What a commotion," said Tex. "Back home, we've just got the general store, a barbecue place, and the feed mill." Leaving town, they stopped at a train. They stopped as a train pulled out of Beartown Station. "It looks a lot like the railway depot back home," said Cousin Tex. "Meet Chief Bruno and Officer Marguerite," said the mayor. "They keep the peace and make sure everyone in Bear Country is safe and secure." "Howdy," said Tex. "Always glad to meet the local peace officers. Back home, Marshal Bruin keeps an eye on things." Just outside town, they stopped at the Bearsonian Institution. Professor Actual Factual showed them around. "We have many exhibits," said the professor. "Dinosaur fossils, historic aircraft, precious gems, and the gallery of Great Bear art." "Golly," said Tex, "there's not much like this back home, just a Western History Museum." What's on the exhibits there?" asked the professor. "They have the disguise that Billy the Cub wore while robbing the bank at Fort Grizzly." "Golly," said the professor, impressed. "Here's another impressive Bear Country sight," said the mayor as they drove on Squire Grizzly's mansion. "My stars," said Tex, quite a sizable spread." Squire and Lady Grizzly greeted them and showed them into a hall hung with paintings. "These are portraits of my ancestors," said Squire Grizzly proudly. "Land's sake," said Tex, "this feller here looks like my great-uncle Zeke, who wrestled a mountain lion and tied its tail into a necktie." "My stars," said Lady Grizzly. "In the valley, just beyond Grizzly Hall," said Mayor Honeypot, "we find a classic scene of Bear Country peace and plenty the rolling fields of Farmer Ben's farm." "And there's our treehouse just beyond," said Sister, pointing. "It certainly is a pretty picture," said Tex. "Reminds me of my own ranch land back home. We have a few more cows, of course." "In the next valley," Mayor Honeypot went on, "we find a very different picture." They drove into deep, dark woods. "Why, this is Great Spooky Forest," said Papa. "That's right," said Mayor. "The home of the spooky old tree," they all said, shivering. Said Cousin Tex with a yawn. Pretty spooky, a little like the vast haunted desert back home, but not as scary. Another spooky bear country spot is Giant Bat Cave, said Mayor Honeypot, parking at the cave entrance. He lit a torch and led them in. Huge rock formations loomed up. These are stalactites and stalagmites, said the mayor. Which are which? Asked Brother. Tights are on the top, mites are on the bottom, explained the mayor. Suddenly a cloud of bats flew out. Yow! Cried Papa, heading for the exit. He didn't care for bats. This makes me think of the old cliff dwellings back home, said Cousin Tex. Plenty of bats there, mighty big ones. Now we come to one of the grandest sights in all of Bear Country, said Mayor Honeypot. Great Grizzly George. Have you ever seen anything so spectacular? Truth to tell, said Cousin Tex, I have. I've saved the most truly spectacular thing in all of Bear Country for last, said the mayor. Our national treasure, the old honey tree. They gazed at the thick, twisty old tree. Bees buzzed around. The smell of honey was in the air. Sweet, golden, sticky honey oozed from the trunk. Yum, said all the bears. Cousin Tex stuck out his tongue to catch a drip, but the bees buzzed out in an angry cloud. The bears jumped into Mayor Honeypot's limousine and sped away. Luckily, the mayor's limousine was faster than the bees. They made it back to the bear town mostly unstung. Cousin Tex said, Mayor Honeypot, I'd like to present you with a sample of our most precious possession, Bear Country's gold and honey. Mmm, said Cousin Tex, taking a taste. There's nothing back home that can hold a candle to this. But you know, he added, be it very so humble, there's no place like home. How true, said the mayor, and you are very welcome in our home any time. Yes, his cousins told him. Welcome to Bear Country. Thank you kindly, said Cousin Tex. The end. Thanks for watching. Sassy Slay J, Little Snuggles. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye.